the essence of the Murli is become powerful through the awareness of the Brahmin birth and make everyone powerful. Just a second. Yeah, so you can see a few images on your screen. If any one of you would like to see, pick up anyone and just share what Baba gave us regarding this in yesterday's Murli. It was a beautiful, powerful Murli, many points regarding practice, Baba said. So, would anyone like to?
One picture which you just have put across is about the mala which Bhagats no, Bhagats used to just chant. And Baba mentioned yesterday that be aware of the attainments that you have got from Baba, and since Amrit Vela, you will be able to use those beads of rosary.
Yeah. So Baba was saying that the devotees chant the rosary or they turn the beads of the rosary, but you remember the rosary of your attainments, rosary of the different forms of awareness that Baba has given. So Baba was saying that if you remember your different forms of awareness that Baba has given you, then it will be a long rosary. Thank you, Rakhiban, for sharing that. And then in this aspect, Baba was sharing that there are different awarenesses. So the first one, Baba said, you remember what was it? Anyone can share what was that? Baba said that this is the first awareness you get.
The first awareness was, who am I?
Yeah.
This Smriti has given us the new birth. And this Smriti, change our Vritti, Drishti, and Vritti, Drishti, and Smriti. And this memory, when it comes, it gives us Ruhani Khusi. And Baba says that its feature can be seen in the nano. Nano mein sukh dikhai deti hai. That's what Baba said.
Right. Yeah, so the first awareness was, Baba said, who am I? And when you get this awareness that you're a soul, you get a new birth. Yes. And this awareness transforms your vision, your attitude, and your actions as well. Smriti se drishti vritti kriti sab badal jata hai.
Yes, yes.
And then as you said rightly, that Baba said that when you come into this awareness that who am I, then you can see a sparkle of spiritual happiness in your eyes and on your face.
And also Baba says that with this Smriti, Samarthi comes. And
Right.
so this day can be used, should be used as a Smriti के साथ साथ समर्थी दिवस पे.
Yeah. Right. So as is your awareness, you automatically develop that power, Baba said. So when you have this awareness of who I am, then your stage becomes powerful. So as is your awareness, so is your stage. Thank you. Yes. What else? Yeah, so this was one part of the Murli where Baba was talking about the rosary and different forms of awareness and what benefit you receive when you practice that awareness. So that was just one example that Baba gave. Who am I? That was the first lesson, first awareness. And then there are many more which we can churn upon for the different awarenesses that Baba gives us. Others would like to share? What do you think regarding this image, if you can see?
Om Shanti, sister.
Yeah, Shanti.
I just wanted to ask, in the first thing Bap Dada said, by just remembering Bap Dada,
Yeah,
so I was just thinking, see, we always have this kind of Shiv Baba, Brahma Baba, Bap Dada. Even though we know it's just a merging of a thing, yesterday, if you see, the remembrance was only of Brahma Baba, Brahma Baba, Brahma Baba. What he was in the corporeal form and what he is now doing in the Avyakt form. That's the picture. And in fact, everywhere we see, even the song, Mere Brahma Baba, Madhuban Kimali. But when Bap Dada was saying, remember Bap Dada with all your heart, I was just trying to categorize the difference between the three. Why does
what did
Bap
you
Dada
say
say,
at the end?
categorizing the three difference? That is, remember Bap Dada when he said, yesterday when I was remembering Brahma Baba.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the Brahma Baba. If you see in Madhuban, we went to
yeah,
Madhuban, went to Pandav Bhavan, and my whole thought was only on that corporeal form of Brahma or the Avyakt form of Brahma. But when you mentioned, remember Bap Dada, I was trying to say, why did Bap Dada say that particular thing, remember Bap Dada?
when Baba says, remember Baba Dada is the subtle one, the angelic Brahma. Angelic Brahma and incorporeal Shiv Baba. Like Baba said towards the end of the Murli, like you have love for Baba Dada. So if you have love for Brahma Baba, you become an angel. And if you have love for Shiv Baba, you be in your incorporeal form, in this awareness. Yeah. So it's not the Sakar Brahma Baba. You don't have to remember the Sakar Baba. Baba never says to remember any Sakar form. But here Baba is saying, remember Baba Dada as in, remember the angelic form, because you have to become an angel.
Yeah, don't you see, even in the Murli, Baba says, today I saw the love of that is Bab Dada speaking in the
Yeah.
Milan. Today I saw my children loving Brahma, their love for Brahma.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, yeah, that love for Brahma comes on 18th of January. It just comes. So I don't know how to explain to you what I want to ask.
It is, I think it's this special day because we are remembering Brahma Baba, whatever he did for the Yagya, his specialities, how we can follow him in practical, in our actions. So that is all there in front of us, which kind of strengthens our bond with Brahma Baba. So that is why we remember Brahma Baba more on this day. But otherwise, Baba never says remember Brahma Baba. It's here Baba said remember Baba Dada is for the angelic form. But what we are remembering, whatever his, whatever actions he did, whatever specialities were seen through his actions, we remember all those things. So that we can bring into our practice. And then that is how Baba became an angel.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
I would like to add a few of this. That why, because when I feel that when Brahma Baba is talked about, it is talked about Bap Dada combined. So whenever we call Brahma, when Baba says that, okay, remember Brahma, that means combination of Bap Dada. The Brahma cannot be separated from Shiv Baba, because when you
Yeah.
Brahma in the body of Brahma, Shiv Baba comes, and when we say Brahma means Bap Dada only. And why? Because in 18th January is a date of recognition of Purusharth, that by Purusharth, common man can become Brahma. And as because the word Brahma itself says that Dada Lekhraj become Dada Lekhraj was transformed into Brahma not by magic but by Purusharth. What type of Purusharth? That was B was Bafadar, B was Balihar, and R was responsible, A was adorned with divine virtues, and H was very, very honest approach. M was Manmanabha Madhya Jeevi, and A was adorned with all the virtues which Baba wanted. This type of Purusharth Dada Lekhraj did, and then he got transformed into Brahma. That 18 January is just the recognition of that Purusharth.
Thank you for sharing that, brother. Okay.
Okay, Shirmala Bhavan, I'll try to read that, because that one sentence, where Baba said, whether you saw in the corporeal form or whether you experience it in the Avyakt stage, whether you're being sustained in the Avyakt form, soon as you say Bap Dada, and let me see, when Bap Dada comes for us, it's Baba, Shiv Baba and Brahma Baba in Dadi Gulzar's body. And but in 1978, when this, earlier, this is of course 2003, earlier when the Murli was there, for them, there was no Dadi Gulzar, for them Bap Dada meant only Brahma Baba and Shiv Baba.
Yeah.
And I was just trying to, that visuals really help us, let me tell you. If you ask me hugging, I love to go and hug Brahma Baba. I love just like to go and cry out to him, speak out to him, because he understands my language. But when it comes to Bab Dada, no, it's that a kind of taking power from him and all. I don't know. It's just a personal feeling which I wanted to ask. That's it.
Because Baba says, Brahma Baba gives us the experience of being a mother as well, no? So that is why you experience that ways. Anyway, you can think more about it.
There was one line in the last day's Murli that Brahma Baba सामने आते ही बाप की दृष्टि पड़ते ही आत्मा में समर्थी आ जाते हैं. That samarthi part makes us what to say, compelled to be attracted towards Brahma Baba, which I feel that I want to add it.
Your other picture where a child is walking with the father, I think I love. Is it to follow Brahma? Is it that I should hold Brahma's hand and see what he is doing and walk with him till eternity? Is that the picture?
Yeah, that can be that as well. But I thought something else. I was thinking that in the beginning, Baba was sharing about the power of love, right? So Baba said this is the power of love that that gives you a new birth and that makes you an easy yogi. So your connection with Baba becomes easy when there is love in the relationship. So that makes you an easy yogi. And then Baba also said that power of love helps you to go beyond this, the attractions of this world. And power of love becomes a blessing, and then that enables you to move forward as much as you can. So these Baba talked quite a lot about the power of love between the child and the father. So he specifically mentioned this relationship, and that's why this image.
I really love that. I like that picture, especially,
And
you put it in 18th January, you don't know, yesterday, it's a special feeling. But what I liked in the whole Murli, I think that paragraph needs a thorough churning. See, there were only
I will come to that
Baba
as well. Yeah.
Baba asks only three things. And out of the three, there was only one thing which really struck me. See, Baba spoke about three things of Brahma: a detached observer, a KKR, that is Karavanhar, and bodiless. But when he said that, when Brahma became Abhyakt, he was not aware the karmic account. See, today we see people suffering. What we tell them, don't worry, you are settling your karmic account. So when we are settling our karmic account, we are aware. But Baba says Brahma Baba was never aware till the end that he was settling his karmic account. That means for a long time he was practicing the KT stage. I think that one thing of Brahma is unparalleled. I think nobody can really achieve it. It was a mind-boggling thing for me to read that one sentence.
Just yeah, so here it was the beginning part of the Murli, that is the power of love. As I said, Baba said that your birth is out of love. Many of us experience that because of love. We choose to become Brahmins when we experience that love. And then Baba gave us that, and Baba was saying that he also gets merged in the ocean of love. There's so much love in the heart of children. So Baba gets merged in the ocean of love, he was saying. So we all do experience this. When there's love, there's easy yoga. When there's love, you have that enthusiasm to move forward in your efforts. So this was the beginning part of the Murli where Baba talked about the power of love. And then, as you all said later on, that Baba was talking about the rosary of remembrance, of your awareness. Who am I? And then one very powerful point, this one, where Baba said that, he gave us this title, O Powerful Souls, that you empower others through your power. If you remember this, Baba was saying that you empower the other souls who are weak. Yeah. And then the next one, the later part of the Murli. Anyone would like to share anything from this?
Yeah, even I like the bodiless stage. If you see, even in the Sunday Murli, Baba gives a new definition for bodiless stage. He said bodiless stage is becoming equal to solitude. I'm talking about the Sunday Murli. Yesterday's Murli only. Correct. So where Baba was talking about
yesterday he said.
Yesterday, sorry.
Okay.
Because I was so much into the evening Murli, I forgot the morning Murli. Yeah, so he said solitude. And I like that bodiless. So I think the way he explained about that bodiless stage of Father Brahma, and then Baba attaches one sticker to it over a long period of time. I think that was the heart of that paragraph. And then he says, like, if you want to become like a father, like Father Brahma, like angel. See, very nice Shiv Baba is. Yesterday he took the example of Father Brahma because we would do anything for Father Brahma yesterday. So if you see everywhere, he gave, you want to become like Father Brahma, you want to be like an angel like him, you want to do this like Brahma, then do this. That sticker attitude which he took, and then that one great unparalleled thing of him. Really, I think everyone we have seen leaving their body, settling accounts, karmic accounts, karmic accounts. But our Brahma, our lovely Brahma, our Harbinger, what an example he has set. I know there may be many other souls in the universe who have left like that. We are not aware, but for us, we know the story of our Brahma, and to know in that story how he left his body. And yesterday it was something very nice. I think that one thing is unparalleled.
Yeah, that was to, Baba said, underline that it has to be over a long period of time. Right? As Baba also said, experience Jivan Mukti, experience liberation in life for a long period of time now. He also said that he has experienced this stage. Not that you will become karmatit only at the end. Baba said experience that stage for a long period of time. So he said that don't think that you will just shed the consciousness of the body at the end and you'll go. No, it has to be over a long period of time. Yeah. And what else you take from the pictures? Others can share. So
And one last Farista.
I
Baba
couldn't
said,
hear you, brother. Were you sharing?
yeah, can you hear me?
Now I can hear you, but I didn't hear what did you share.
Yeah, I'm about to share. Yeah, so Baba said, about the Farista image that you kept on. So what reminds me is, Baba says in the last Murli, you have to constantly fly as an angel and continue to give this message to everyone. Flying angel.
And Baba gave a very simple definition of an angel. He said that an angel means to be detached from the body while in the body. You remember yesterday he said that while being in the body, you are detached from the body. That's the angelic stage. And that's what you saw in Father Brahma. Baba reminded us of Brahma Baba's two practices. How did he attain that stage? At the end, even while Brahma Baba was towards the last few years, even while he was in his body, he was performing, he was actions, he was walking, moving around. But Baba said you all could experience seeing light, that being bodiless when you came in front of Brahma Baba. So how was that possible? It didn't happen suddenly. So there was a practice behind that over a long period of time, and out of which Baba mentioned about two practices that Brahma Baba did. You remember that? Anyone would like to share?
Diary, writing in the diary.
Ji, yeah.
That's Sakshipan and Asriripan. Saradin Sakshi.
Yeah, that's a different thing. But Brahma Baba,
One
when he was
practice
in his
that he used to take was to see everyone as a soul, and he used to write that continuously. There was a continuous practice.
Yeah.
And the other thing practice that he used to do was to check every day how his all senses worked for the whole day.
Yeah,
So being
exactly.
attentive towards the karmendriyas, all sense organs.
Yes, right. These two practices Brahma Baba did, and Baba mentioned yesterday about it that you know, like Baba would write, Jashoda is a soul, Narayan is a soul. So whatever relationships, Lokik relationships, but just he went beyond that. Like Baba was giving us this message, just forget about these physical relationships and see them as souls. So for that, Baba made this practice. I am a soul, Jasoda is a soul. So that was, here we are doing this practice in the month of January. We are writing for any one or two of your relatives, you can write that. So it's a very good practice. Your vision towards them changes. You move, that's again a step to move beyond body consciousness. And then the second practice, Baba said that Baba would held a court of his senses at night, and as if he's the king and the senses are his subjects or his workers. And then he would ask them about their welfare. Eyes, are you doing okay? Mouth, are you doing okay? What is it? What went wrong today? Like that, check, be your own judge and check your own senses. So that was another practice that Baba said.
And
Yeah.
And even in this, that example which he gave direct, I like that. He says, do you forget? So when you saw that picture, no, at the top, so the director is sitting with all his actors. So Baba also, that a director giving directions.
Yeah, so the director never forgets that I am the director, right? Likewise, Baba said, you cannot forget that you are the master, you are the soul driving this body. So, very important thing that Baba mentioned in the Murli was about Karan Karavanhar, the awareness of Karan Karavanhar. When it comes in terms of body, so Baba said that the soul is the Karavanhar and the body or the senses, they are the Karanhar. So, when the senses are performing actions, don't forget that the Karavanhar is the soul. So, this awareness of Karan Karavanhar, Baba said, that's very important. And like Baba said in the movie, that you have that intoxication, you have that awareness when you sit in your meditation, like in Amrit Vela. But then throughout the day, when you come into actions, you tend to forget that. So that was the important thing that Baba brought our attention to, that not just when you sit, but not just when you leave aside your work and then sit for your meditation, you have this stage that can be done only for a short period of time. But you need to practice this while performing actions. So for me, this was a very important point, that whilst carrying out your activities, Baba said, make time to continue to experience the powerful bodiless stage. So you become bodiless when you sit in yoga. But while you're performing actions, in between, just take a moment of silence and practice. Baba was saying, don't become karma conscious. Stay soul conscious. Right? So this was Brahma Baba's speciality, and that is why Baba said that we could, others, whoever went in front of Brahma Baba in the Sakar form, they could just become bodiless immediately, forget whatever they wanted to share with Baba, and just go beyond. And the other thing Baba said, that even while Brahma Baba was settling his karmic accounts, he didn't feel that he is settling his accounts. Neither did anyone else who was seeing him felt that Baba is settling his accounts. So he was beyond that feeling of settling karmic accounts. So it was, Baba said, because of this practice of this clear separation between the Karavanhar and the Karanhar, the soul and the body. Right? Yeah, so these were actually in this slide, if you see these 4 pictures, Baba said about this practice, practice being detached, practice being an observer, practice being bodiless. That is, Baba said, Karmatik stage. And this practice has to be over a long period of time. And I think for this, Baba gave us in a very easy method, where I tried to put it into this picture, that practice being in your incorporeal stage, practice being an angel. 2 things, right? That's what you were sharing, sister, earlier. That if you love Bab Dada, Baba said, then you become like him, the one you love. So if you love Brahma Baba, you become an angel. If you love Shiv Baba, you be in your incorporeal form. So this is the drill that Baba tells us actually, no? Sakari so akari so nirakari. Right? So
Sister, what is that picture which you put there? Sorry, I couldn't understand that picture, or I don't know whether it's not clear on my screen. I don't know, like a flower, something coming out of it. I couldn't understand that.
Detached.
No, can you explain the visual? Because I don't know what is coming out of that.
No, it's shedding its petals, kind of. No, it sheds very immediately. Even if you just blow an air on it, it
Okay.
sheds. It sheds. It's so detached.
Okay.
If you've seen in reality, I don't know if you've seen this flower, dandelion. If you just blow on it.
Yeah, I know those small flowers
Yeah,
which
yeah.
we when I used to come back from school, we used to blow it.
Yeah.
And then if it goes down means our wish is fulfilled. We used to think something like that.
It's because it immediately detaches. It doesn't take time. So that is what Baba was saying. No, you practice being detached from the body while you're in the body.
Little detached. You started with little detached.
Yeah, this comes with the practice of soul consciousness. No, the more you practice being soul conscious, the more you're detached, the more you feel separated from the body. So while performing actions, Baba said, just practice this. Yeah, and for this, Baba said, it's easy. Is it easy? You think it is easy or difficult? To stay detached, to have this awareness of Karan Karavan Har while performing actions. It's easy or difficult? How is it?
Actually, you see in Lokik also what they say, if you feel a task heavy, be light. Just don't be the task. Come out of the task. See someone else performing the task. Like I remember these kind of management techniques which we had learned. Be light, be light. So when Baba has said, while carrying out your activities, make time to continue to experience bodiless, I thought that. Then I also took Mama's slogan. It's that Sindhi slogan, Hat Kar De. I mean, you're doing your work, but your mind is attached with Baba. Even that slogan, I think, can make you more powerful and not attached to the task.
That हाथ कर दे दिल याद, right?
So Baba said it's easy only if you repeatedly pay attention. If you remember this line, Baba just said repeatedly pay attention. It's not that if you remind yourself just in the morning in Amrit Vela and it's done for the day. No, you have to keep reminding yourself in between, throughout the day. And that's where comes into the practice of that Baba gives us these different drills, no? So like Baba says, just take a moment of silence, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and practice being in this drill. So the attention is the key, actually. Baba said, repeatedly pay attention. And Baba brought our attention to this, that yours is not an ordinary life. I really felt that deeply, like Baba was saying, yours is not an ordinary life. There are many people in the world who are leading ordinary lives. There are many who are performing great tasks in the world. But Baba said, the task you Brahmins do, no one else in the world can do that. Yeah, so this awareness of being special, this awareness of not being ordinary, I think that brings that elevatedness in your attitude, in your thoughts, and your actions. Right? So, as Baba said, so is your awareness, as is your stage. So, when you're aware that you are not an ordinary one, you are special, you are God's instrument, then automatically it comes into your words, into your actions as well. So, I love that Baba said, you are not ordinary. No one can do what you are doing. Right? And then towards the end of the Murli, Baba gave us one blessing. You'll remember? Anyone would like to share what blessing Baba gave? And he repeated it thrice.
Yeah, he said, come close, come close, come close.
Gee, yeah.
Liberate. And you should see Babdada's face when he said that.
Yeah.
It was so cute. It was something nice. Come close, as if, he's
Again,
calling us.
here
Come,
I
come,
said,
come.
like, I felt like Baba was giving, Baba gave this blessing. Yeah, come close, come close, come close. But at the same time, then he gave us the method how we can do that.
Liberation.
Yeah, he said to liberate the boat of your mind from the, from the limited supports. It's like if the boat is anchored to the shore, it won't move forward. So Baba said, liberate the boat of your mind from these anchors, from these limited supports. Even on the level of mind, level of thoughts, there are so many anchors we hold on to. So Baba was saying that liberate your mind and experience the stage of Jivan Mukti now. You will experience that in the golden age, but Baba was saying now you experience Jivan Mukti for a long period of time.
You know, sister, how I felt in that statement. If you remember, some time back, Baba has said, Brahma Baba never had crutches, Brahma Baba never used glasses, no support he had. You have everything. When Baba was saying that yesterday, I felt him telling, come out of your support, get up, leave everything and come to me. I don't know, suddenly, whenever he says that liberate, that limited support, I always get that feeling which he said. Brahma Baba never used crutches. He used to sit on the ground. He was so
Yeah,
active. I just remember that sentence as if Baba saying, enough of your sitting, get up.
yeah. I remember a few days back. I think it came in the Murli or Avyakt Murli maybe last Sunday or something. Baba was saying that even in his 90s, he took no support, or maybe somebody shared in one of the classes, I don't remember. But when Baba would sit in the history hall for the class, he didn't take any back support. The sandali which is there in the history hall, that doesn't have any back support. So Baba would just sit straight on that. Yeah, somebody's saying in the chat he did not use glasses. Yeah, so
So
he didn't
I
take
wanted to really take that magic from today. Nowadays, we just sit, we get up, we have sciatic, we have this problem, we have knee problem. So much so, you know, and how
Yeah, but Baba did
19 years.
acknowledge that you have to use because now the elements have become
But
uh,
see my Brahma.
sorry.
See how is my Brahma Baba, how he was.
Yeah, but if you see in this time span, the elements have become even more degraded. No? So Baba did acknowledge that in that Murli, in I don't know, it was last Sunday or before that. But he said, now you have to use glasses, now you have to take these little supports because the elements have become degraded. The body is not that very healthy now. So that's fine. But internally you see that you don't have these limited supports. Even if you can do it on the physical level, that's great then.
Sister, when we were young, you know, our parents used to tell us, take a diary and write Shri Rama Jayam, Shri Rama Jayam. And you know what we used to do at the end of the year? Our parents used to collect it, and the one who had more, you know, we used to be given prizes. And we also had a system where we used to go and give those diaries in temples, and we were rewarded. When Baba Rose spoke that diary, I just remembered the practices which we had in Lokik, where Baba says, I am a soul, you are a soul. And Baba used to even write on the walls, I am a soul, Yashoda is a soul. I just connected to that diary practice, which we used to have even in Lokik. You know, still now there are people writing Shri Ram Jam, Shri Ram Jam, and we used to give it up. That, I don't know, I just connected that to the Lokik.
Yeah, all these practices come from the confluence age, Baba says. Yeah, anyone would like to share anything else? I think I've covered the entire Murli. Towards the end of the Murli, Baba was talking about the becoming free from anger. It was for the Madhuban Nivasis, but it's actually for everyone. So, sorry, he was saying. So Baba said that if you want to be free from anger, you should have the armor of power of tolerance. If you have this power, then nothing will affect you. You will stay safe. So the more you have the tolerance power, you can stay peaceful, stable, and not react, not become angry. And so quite a few practices that Baba has mentioned in this world, which we can take for ourselves, like Brahma Baba's 2 practices he gave. Then he said, practice being a detached observer. Practice having this awareness of Karan Karavan Har. And also he said, practice being detached while you're living in the body.
One thing what Baba also said, that wah serviceable bachche wah, and said that wah wah Baba ka nagada bajate raho. स्वयं भी उड़ते रहो and become farista and उड़ते उड़ते संदेश भी देते रहो. That's what we have to do. That Baba has told there.
Yes, Baba did mention that from now onwards until Shivratri, have this aim and give this message to each and everyone you can. Right? Later on, no one should complain that you were in my contact and you didn't give me this message. So Baba said, do it as much as you can. The souls are thirsty. So you can just give them a drop of this knowledge, drop of love. So he did mention about the power of thoughts as well here. He said, Baba said, with the power of your thoughts, you can create so many subjects.
He also said double nasa samarthi. Yeah.
I also like what you mentioned, sister. Oh, powerful souls. I wanted to know what was it in Hindi. Because when he said, oh, powerful souls, no, like as if I'm standing in a crowd and, the commander is saying, oh, powerful soul. I felt like that. And then you mentioned about you are not ordinary. How did I feel? In Tamil, we have a thing, they give a big danda, that's called as a gong, which is given to the chief priest of the temple. I felt everyone was standing, but I was standing with that magic wand of Baba and Baba's. And when somebody ran the camera through that crowd, everything else was invisible. Only I was visible because I was shown as a very special actor. I liked that. And towards the end, Yaad Pyar, I missed that. Baba said, बहुत 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 प्यारे और न्यारे. I wanted Baba to use that word lovely because when Baba uses, Bap Dada uses the word lovely, I don't know, I find love oozing out. But he just said nyare, pyare or nyare. It sounded a kind of something different. I don't know, these 3 visuals I like.
Others? No one else want to share? What was your feeling while you were just listening to Baba's Murli yesterday?
While I was listening to the Murli yesterday, what came to my mind was early days in Gyan, where everything was like as scheduled happening, Amrit Vela, going to Murli class. When Baba was speaking about looking at the attainments of the rosary, and he was bringing one and the other things in front of us. I was remembering the early days in Gyan and how later on I was becoming slag, though I'm catching myself and getting back to the complete routine of the day. That was one experience that I was getting while I was listening to the Murli yesterday.
Baba does say that don't forget the days of your childhood. Like in yesterday's morning Murli, he said, no, whenever such phase comes, you just revise points that give you enthusiasm, points that motivate you.
Correct. While you are now referring to the Murli of yesterday morning, Baba made something very simple so that Murli, where he says, all challenges, vigno ko, how would you like to manage this vign, or what is the method that he gave us? Just remember nothing new. This has happened before, and you have come out of it, and now also will come out of it. It's a very simple method he gave to come out of challenges.
Yeah. Right. So we can take this as the key point and practice while performing our activities. Practice being detached, practice being an observer, practice having this awareness that the soul is the Karavanhar and the body is the Karanhar. This clear separation Baba said that you should feel while performing actions, that the soul is getting it done through these senses. So this separation, this awareness of being a detached observer, this is the practice. And for that Baba helped us by sharing what Brahma Baba did, how Brahma Baba did. So we can do that. Having a soul conscious vision for each and every one we come in contact with, and then also paying attention to our own senses. How are they working? Is everything fine in your kingdom? Baba said, keep checking. Okay. So let's close with Baba's remembrance. Just we can sit in silence and try to create one anchor thought for us, for ourselves, for our efforts from yesterday's Murli. What would you like to take for yourself? What would you like to practice now onwards? Om Shanti. Thank you, everyone.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Shamila Ben. Thank you, Divine Family. We meet tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.